Let's host our website on the internet using cPanel. There are so many ways to host website, and I've done some videos on some other ones. So once you pay for a domain, you are given some kind of credentials that you can use to log in and administer your website moving forward. Okay, so that's what this video is about. So once you have been given such credentials, you would use it to log in to the platform or in order to manage your website. So you enter the domain name / cPanel. Once you have done that, press enter. You see something like this. Just fill the form, enter the username and the password. Once that is done, it shows you this platform where you have so many tabs or so many icons. Select file manager. Once you do that, it takes you to a page like this. Then click on public HTML, and it shows you this kind of environment. So you can delete whatever you have here to have a clean slate. Okay, as you can see, so once you highlight and delete all of them, just confirm and everything is deleted. So once that is done, so what you need to do is to click on upload. It takes you to this kind of environment. Then just separate your two files, that is your two screens, so that you can drag all the files that you want to host into this environment. Once you do that, it will be done. Then you can enter the URL now, the address, that the domain. So in this case, I just entered my own. I want to fill the form. So filling the form, I see that it gives me an error because the database does not exist. So I need to create the database now. Click on that databases. Then here you create a new database. Just give it DB. Yours may be different, but this is how it is. Okay, so once you do that, then you also need to create a user for that database, because a user must be associated with a database for it to work. Okay, so now because the way it is on your local host may be a little bit different from this one, so that's why we need to create this. So then you enter the user. As you can see, you see that add new user. So I just enter the user, then create a password. Let it be strong as it is recommended. Then once you have done that, note the password that you are entering, because you are going to need it in the connection later. So enter that and click on create user. Once you do that, it shows you the success page like this. Okay, so we're going to go back now and do that of database. Like I said, note the username that you have just created and the password, because you're going to need it moving forward. Okay, so once you have done that, so the next you want to do that we need to do now is to create that of database. Just click on create database, because the name is there already. That will just enter the name. So you see, that also gives you this success page. Okay, so now that one has been done, so the next thing we need to do is to associate the user with that database that we just created. Okay, so now what you need to do, you can see add user to database. So the one that you created, if you have other user that you want to use, you can click on the drop down there. So just click on that, add user, then it shows you this kind of environment. Then you need to give the user some kind of privileges. So there are so many privileges. For this example, I'll just select all privileges, then click on save changes. Once you do that, it will take some seconds, then that one will be done, as you can see. So once that is done, so what we need to do now is to go back to click on tools at the left. Okay, so it takes you back here. So we now need to work on that database. So look for phpMyAdmin somewhere there close to that database, MySQL databases. Then once you do that, it takes you to that environment that I'm sure you are familiar with this if you have ever done anything on your local host. Then click on the database at the left. So in order to indicate that that's what you are working on. So if you look at it now, see at the right up there, you can see the name is written there. Then just click on SQL so that you can create your table. Then in my case, I already have it typed. I just paste it there, then execute it by pressing Control Enter. So now that I've done that, so it could take some seconds. Then that is done, and that is basically it from this end. So the only thing that is remaining now. So as you can see, I just click on that table now. See that there's something in it. It is empty, as you can see. So nothing is there for now. Okay, so what is remaining now is we need to edit the one of the files that we uploaded. In my case, the connection or the connect.php file. So right click on it, go to edit. So you could then go to edit. It gives you like this. So I remove all that I have inside. Just fill this from the host database name, user, and password. Do that and save it. Then go and test it now. So fill the form that is on your application now. Fill the form as I'm doing. Then once you enter that, then you click on save or submit, so that it is submitted. So if I check it and see that the name is there, you can see John, Fred, and Kelly that I entered at the front. Okay, so let's enter another person or another user or that data. So just enter this, as you can see. So fill it, and once that is done, then click on submit again. So if you do that, see that it's successful, then go back to that database, click on browse now, you see that it is there. So that's basically how it is, and this is how it works. If you enjoyed this video in any way, or if this video helped you in any way, don't forget to subscribe if you have not done so already. Like the video and share. Thank you.